Well, hello to you, welcome back, and I'm here with another video on the Duchess of Sussex, and my goodness, hasn't she been busy behind the scenes? So this is a post that they have updated on their Sussex Royal Instagram, and it was about an engagement that she had earlier this week. So it says the Duchess of Sussex, in her role as patron of the Association of Commonwealth Universities, the ACU, met with the bright minds from across the Commonwealth to hear about their commitment to tackling the global challenges we all face. The Duchess spoke with scholars studying and researching important areas surrounding cleaning up plastic pollution in our oceans, helping to build more sustainable cities, improving health outcomes for citizens, and supporting decent work and economic growth. Paving the way as the next generation of leaders, these inspirational scholars are spread far across the Commonwealth, from Malawi to Malaysia, Ghana to Sri Lanka, all of whom will use the skills and knowledge they gain while studying in the UK to make a difference when they return to their home country. The Duchess, who also attended university with support of a scholarship, is a strong advocate for accessible education for all. As the royal patron of the Association of Commonwealth Universities, since January 2019, the Duchess has met and engaged with students, academics, and staff from ACU member universities across the Commonwealth. As President and Vice President of the Queen's Commonwealth Trust, the Duke and Duchess thank all who are working to give access to education for all. So they did post that wonderful video as well of her meeting with these young academics, and they seem to be having such a great time. And the Harper's Bazaar article speaks on it a little bit more, so I will credit them here. So apparently, this is by Omid Scooby. He says that despite the difficulties that Meghan has been facing behind the scenes, work has continued to be a priority for the Duchess, who is excited to be carrying over her 4 royal patronages into the Sussex's new chapter. So they do go on to talk about how she spoke with these students who have received the scholarships from the Association of the Commonwealth Universities. And it speaks that, as well, Meghan, she did take over this role from the Queen in 2019, and she says that she will continue to prioritize the organization even after officially stepping back on March the 31st, especially given her position as Vice President of the Queen's Commonwealth Trust and a former scholarship student herself. She values education. It is quite interesting. In the article, it notes how Meghan is very detailed. She did her research before meeting the students that were chosen to come to meet with her. And she says this is her quote. She says that, "I think it is so important to actually engage with people. I care about these things." So she doesn't believe in just showing up for photo ops. She believes in, just getting stuck in, doing her research on the students and really understanding what role she can play to further, boost their goals forward. So I love this quote from someone called Halima Ali, a lawyer from Kenya who attended the event and is studying in her master's in energy and natural resource law at London's Queen Mary's University. She said that Meghan's role as patron is hugely important. And this is her quote. She says, "For Commonwealth and also African countries to see her interest, her participation means a lot to us." And it does highlight the fact that Meghan in the royal family does represent something that is very tangible and relatable to so many people of various ethnic backgrounds who see themselves reflected in her. So she was very impressed with the students that she spoke to. She loved particularly one who spoke to her about sustainable travel, because she said that Prince Harry is very passionate about that. And I like how he talks about how her eyes lit up, and this conversation was with a female PhD student from Kenya as well. So Meghan's eyes lit up when the subject of sustainable travel came up, because in her words, she said, "That's something my husband is incredibly passionate about." And she talked about her travels to Botswana and different parts of Africa, highlighted to her the importance of how there has to be a symbiotic relationship, between those who travel there. There has to be a way that the money and the resources that they bring in actually helps the communities in the local area. So she said something that's very interesting. She says, when we go to Botswana, we grab a backpack and pitch a tent. That's what she said, and she laughed. And she says, it's not much, but that's how we like it. So, it's interesting that those there really do acknowledge how important it is to have that relationship continuing with Meghan, because, she is passionate about it. She is someone who just wants to bring her very best to whatever she takes part in. And there was someone who spoke, the Secretary General of the ACU, called Joanna Newman, said that Meghan has been a fantastic amplifier of the ACU message to broader audiences. And, her patronage has given the ACU coverage in places that they could never have reached before. And they even talk about great big news outlets that are suddenly taking interest in them and covering them, and just the interest that comes from that. So this was a very interesting article as well, and it really highlights for Harry and Meghan that even as they are launching into their new lives, stepping back from being senior royals, they really want to stay involved in many of their patronages and take part in great initiatives and positively impact people around them. So share your thoughts about how hardworking this couple is and how passionate that they are. And I'm so excited that for Harry and Meghan, that they are so eager for their new lives ahead. And I know that they will put their best foot forward towards humanitarian efforts and helping to amplify the voices of young people, young women, especially for Meghan, around the world on various issues, because that's their passion. So very exciting times ahead for the Sussex couple. For them, I feel like the best is yet to come. They're going to change the game on how, modern royals do things. So thanks for watching this update. I appreciate all of you. And a quick update, I'm so grateful to God that my monetization on YouTube was restored. So I want to share that testimony with you. So thanks for those of you who prayed with me, who supported me. I just love you all. For those of you who chose to subscribe, welcome aboard. Thank you for choosing to subscribe. I really do appreciate all of you. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, and also be sure to check out this channel's Patreon and consider becoming a Patreon supporter. Thanks for watching once again, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.